So this is YouTube for differentiation. And the objective today is that you're going to be able to create and upload videos to YouTube to provide that differentiated instruction for diverse learners. And here are some connections that we can make. On t-test, I'll speak a little bit more about that, but we're going to look at these ISTE standards over here. ISTE is, it stands for International Society for Technology in Education. What they believe is the power of technology to transform teaching and learning. So one of the ways that we can promote these standards is by fostering a culture where students take ownership of their learning goals, by the managing and the use of technology and student learning strategies and digital platforms, creating those learning opportunities, and nurturing and modeling that creativity. And for t-test, if we want to hit that distinguished rating, here's how using YouTube for differentiation can help you attain that rating. And that's by providing appropriate time for student work and student reflection, because they'll be able to see the lesson over and over again at their own pace. It's also appropriate for diverse learners, as you'll see if there's some students who probably learn better more on a one-on-one aspect. And if you're uploading these videos, it'll feel more like a more on one-on-one for them. So that it's addressing that learner who is more diverse. Also, the objects will be aligned and logically sequenced to the lesson's goal, because it's providing that relevant and rich extension, and the integration of technology to enhance the mastery of the goal. And these are the technology techniques that have just come out. For the most part, using YouTube for differentiation, it's mostly going to be that standard software application, but as well, eventually in the higher grade levels, like see here, grade 6, says to create and design files in various formats. And then again, create. So eventually the student will be able to create their own video to show how much they understand the material that you're showing them. And how I use YouTube for my first graders this year, it was the math techs. I had 1.3B and 1.5D, and it has to do about word problems, how they would present the word problem, and using words like joining and separating to model to how to solve the word problem, and representing the word problem in at least 3 ways, which is a pictorial model, a number sentence, and using concrete objects. And then eventually they were able to create their own video. Now, because the first graders, we didn't use YouTube, we used Seesaw or Flipgrid. They liked Flipgrid a little bit more because they were able to make it a little bit more like more graphics on their videos and more more graphics on their videos. So it looked like a more YouTube setting than Seesaw. Seesaw was a little simpler, but they were able to create, not all, but some of them were able to create their own YouTube, video based on the previous 2 techs. So now I want to start with the poll. So if you guys can get your phone out, and you can scan this QR code, or you can also go to help.com and enter your class ID. I think there's also going to be a link in the chat, and that'll take you straight to my Lumio classroom. Let me put that back, sorry. And the poll is basically to see how much knowledge or how comfortable you are uploading videos to YouTube. Now, by the end of this, you guys will also be creating one with me. So keep your phone handy because we'll be using it. I'll give you just a couple more minutes. All right. Okay. Just realized I didn't start the activity. There we go. We're at 61%, so maybe just a little bit more time. Now, using Lumio on a poll like this, it's also really helpful for like a pre-assessment, just to see how much your students know about a certain teak to start off with, and they have a pretty good time with it too. You know, for the end of the school year, I used it to see what snacks they wanted to bring. They had a pretty good time with that. Just something fun. All right. I think I'm going to end it here and see what the results are. All right. The majority of you have YouTube on your phone. Recording videos on your phone. It's a little mixed. Okay. Uploading videos, not too much. Editing videos, that one's a little bit tough. It is. And yeah, editing videos on YouTube. Oh, okay. A little bit more knowledge on the computer. Okay. It's pretty good. So we have some expertise with YouTube. It's just not maybe the uploading and editing that we don't recognize. I mean, we're not too comfortable with. Okay. So this is for all levels. I have a little bit showing you like how to upload videos step by step. And I even have just a little bit more details if you want to get a little more graphics based so your video looks a little nicer. So I created this YouTube video, And it has no sound because I was going to walk you through it. First, I'm just going to show you real quick about how long it'll take and what steps you have to take in order to upload the YouTube video. But while I'm doing this, if you don't have YouTube app on your phone, go ahead and download it because you will be using it right now. So you can actually upload a video to your phone. So let's watch this real quick. So the very first thing we're going to do is open the YouTube app, of course, and then we're gonna click this plus sign behind this. There we go. We're gonna click this plus sign at the very bottom. Once you open the YouTube app, that plus sign will be right there. That's add your own video. As soon as you click on that, then this little menu pops up and we'll click on upload a video. Then you'll click on the video that you want. I chose this one. And then we clicked on next here at the bottom. You can watch the whole video just to make sure that's the one that you want and how it looks and how it sounds. And then we're going to click on create a title. Oh, I forgot that I did that step there. Let me show you what was happening there. So for the video, I wanted to do a specific picture. And so in the video, I took a screenshot of the picture where I thought the little girl looked the cutest. And I took a screenshot of it on my phone. And so that was saved into my photos. After that was saved into my photos, I clicked on this picture right here, this little button, and it showed me all of my photos. And as you can see, there's a screenshot. And then it uploads the screenshot. And now when the YouTube video is posted online, this is what will be shown first as an icon. And then you can create a title. So click on create a title. It would be of your choice. It's ready to go demo. And then add description. That one went pretty fast. After I typed my title, then I clicked on add description. And you can just put a little brief description of what the video is and what it could be useful for. After that, we're going to go to visibility. And on visibility, I like to use unlisted. Unlisted is not public, so even if you go searching for it, you won't be able to find that video. The only people who will be able to find that video are the people who have the link. They have to have the direct link. So even if you were to go right now into YouTube and put RTG demo video, you wouldn't be able to find it. You would have to have the specific link, and then you could see the video as many times as you want. I like using this option because then only my students will be able to see each other's videos instead of making it a public thing where anyone on YouTube can see their videos. And then after that, we're going to go to comments, this comment section, this location and add playlists. I don't mess with those, and that's only because this is more of like if you're trying to target a certain audience, then you want to set a certain location, or if you want to make a playlist of all of your videos, then you would make those playlists and then sort your videos that way. But for now, we're going to go into comments. And just depending on how you're going to use the video. So you could allow comments, and you could even hold all comments for review. If you want students to comment on each other's videos, but you want to read them first, then this would be the best option, hold all comments for review. Or if you're fine with your students just commenting on each other's videos, then probably this one will be better, holding potentially appropriate comments for review. And that's because if certain keywords pop up, those comments will be flagged. And so you could review those before those pop up, or you can just allow all comments. It all just depends how rigid you want to be with your settings on comments and how you want to use those videos. And after that, click next up at the corner. Oh, it goes so fast. Right here, this next button right here, you would click that button. And as soon as that pops up, then it says what audience is this for. Again, if my videos are just for my kids, just for my students, I press yes, it is made for kids. And if you click on this I button here, I'm sorry, the age restriction. That's only if you want 18 and over to see your videos. It has nothing to do with 18 and under. So I click on no, don't restrict my video to videos for 18 and over. And then if you click on this I, it gives a little bit more information of why they even have yes, it's made for kids option. And so it's just certain features like personalized ads and notifications. It's not going to be available for the kids. So I really like this option, especially because they were first graders, and I wanted to keep things like personalized ads to minimum. After that, then I click on upload video. And if you go, it takes a little bit of a while, but if you go to your library, you'll be able to see that your video is uploading and about how long it takes. The longer the video, the longer it'll take, the shorter the video, the faster to load. So it's pretty simple, not too bad, I hope. Hopefully it wasn't too overwhelming. But now we're gonna try it. So here's where you pull out your phone. And you're going to, I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to go get a video around your house, or you can even go outside if you want to. But a video that you feel comfortable uploading onto YouTube. We're going to do the unpublished or unlisted version. So no one will be able to see it unless you give them the link. So if you want to take just 3 minutes to go around your house, take video of your pets if you want to, because their pets are pretty funny, or just your backyard, your front yard, just to have that video so you can use it as an uploading tool. So go ahead. All right, about 1 more minute. Okay. All right, I hope everyone got just a little brief video that they can use to try to practice uploading videos to YouTube. But now we're going to start. So now you're going to open, even though you recorded your video, it's saved on your phone. Awesome. So now you're going to open your YouTube app, just a regular YouTube app. And as soon as you open it, you're going to look for that plus sign at the bottom. You're going to click on that. And then you're going to look for the video that you just recorded. Now, the video that you just recorded should be at the very top of the upload video option. I recorded a bunch of videos before I just selected this one. So that's why it's way at the bottom. But yours, the one that you just recorded right now, should be at the very top. Then you just click on that video, the one that you're going to upload. And it's going to start playing automatically just so you could see your video before you upload it. It also has this option right here, edit into a short, but that's just another, that's a video that goes by really quickly. It's supposed to be within a certain time constraint. I don't use that very often for classroom purposes. So after you see your video, then you just click on next. And then here's where you can start creating your title. For right now, your title could be Ready, Tech, Go, Practice, or something like that, something simple. And then after you click on after you have finished writing your title, then you add a brief description. Now, description could be, I was practicing uploading YouTube videos. So after you write your description, and as you can see, you have up to 5,000 characters. So your description could be pretty long. This will be mostly to help the students know what this video is about, especially if you have a whole plethora of them to choose from. They can use the description to know, oh, this is the video I want. And then after you click on after you're done writing your description, you're going to click on this back button here. And it'll take you back to this menu option. And then you would click on visibility. After you click on visibility, now here's where you'll click on that unlisted option, where it says anyone with a link can view. The unlisted option. Of course, if you want your video to be public to where anyone can see it just by searching the name, then you would click on the public version. But again, for classroom sake, I click on unlisted, so only my students can see it. After that, you would click on this back button here, and it'll take you to that main menu. This main menu here. And it goes into a lot of other options like shorts remixing. If you click on that, it just allows other people who have your video to allow them to remix it. Especially if I'm uploading the video of a student, I don't want to allow that, so I'll click on don't allow remixing if the video is of the student. Now, if the video is of me and I'm doing something for the student to review, that would be up to you, because then your students could use it to remix it. So that would be a pretty cool option. Now, when it comes to the comments section, I usually click hold all comments for review. I like to review the comments before they're uploaded to that person's video or even my own. And after the comments, then you go back, click on this back button, and it'll take you to the next screen. And here's where you can upload a screenshot of your video. If you don't do this option, YouTube will select one for you, or it's usually the very first frame of your video. So this option right here, it's not mandatory, it's more optional. And I'll show you in a second what other options you could do. Oh, but this is me selecting my thumbnail. It's called a thumbnail. And then after I see it, I like it, I click select. And the very last option is who is your audience. I usually click yes, it is made for kids. Again, for that, the advertisements. Forgot to mention. And then you just click upload video. After you click on upload video, usually this thing pops up. You could click on see video so you can look at your video, or you can just go straight to the library. So either see video or click on library. Then it'll show your videos. Then you will click on your videos. And then all of your videos that you have uploaded to YouTube will pop up. These are some other ones that I have uploaded. And this is actually where you see this Cuento Matemático 2. That's actually what I have used for that math problem that kids were able to review over and over again. And that is it. That's uploading a video to YouTube. Does anyone have any questions so far? Was it pretty simple? Was it okay? Hopefully I wasn't going too fast.
I have a question.
Yes.
Lady Esparza. Do the students have this app on their computer? Like for them to videotape something like with their Chromebook, and then are they able to upload it to YouTube? Do they have because I know that they can view YouTube, but I don't know, do we need to get them each an account or what?
With SAISD, I haven't played with that aspect of if they're able to upload YouTube videos or not, because they were in first grade. And I realized that in first grade, uploading to YouTube is going to be a little bit more challenging for them. So instead of using YouTube for them to create a video, I would use either Seesaw or Flipgrid. Flipgrid is another way for them to record themselves and make a little video, and then it stays in Flipgrid, so their stuff isn't uploaded to YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the question regarding whether or not they're able to record their Chromebooks, the answer is yes. The Chromebook, basically all current Chromebooks do have a camera that is able to be used to record something around the classroom, something around perhaps the playgrounds in this on campus. And once it's recorded, yes, they do have permission, for the YouTube app. As far as I'm aware, we can double check, on that. Leticia, are you with SAISD? Okay, so we can. I'll
Yes,
make a note of that.
Yes, I'm third grade SAISD.
Okay, I'll make a note of that and just confirm. But I believe that is the case, and I'll contact you in email and let you know. But as far as the Chromebook part, that is for sure that they can record with them.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. And then to delete a video, there is that one screen where, give me a second here, here we go. Where you're seeing your videos. If you click on the 3 buttons here, Hold on, let me look at mine. Click on the 3 buttons. There it is. A little menu will pop up and it'll show some options. One of the options is delete. So again, this is when you click on library, then you click on your videos, then you click on the video that you want to delete. You click on those 3 options on that video. 3 dots. And the option to delete the video should pop right up. All right, and now I want to share a little bit with you how it benefited my students and what I saw. I saw a lot of anxiety levels drop during my lesson. So there are just some students who have a little bit more trouble focusing, and usually at the end they would be okay. They would just get straight to the video because they felt like it wasn't, I don't know, they just had that comfort of knowing like, oh, okay, I have the video and I can see it again. So anxiety levels were dropped. Them asking me for help, it would just, there was a student who was usually always quiet, started asking me for help. So that was nice. Then they would ask each other for help as well. And there's also, I had some students who were hyperactive or they had attention issues. I saw them benefit the most. And I realized it's because they get to put these headphones on where they're surrounded by the noise and it's just my voice that they're listening to, and they're able to really focus for those 5 to 10 minutes on the lesson over again, and they're able to pause. So I think that's where I saw the most benefit for those students. And then also just it freed me up. So that way I had more time with my groups who needed those interventions. So hopefully you'll be able to see the same type of culture building up in your classroom. This is just one video that I did representing word problems. Even though we went over it in class, if you see here, here's my smartboard. We went over in class together, but then I uploaded it again on YouTube so they could see it again and again and again. And so this is more of reviewing. But eventually they did get on to Flipgrid and they were able to record their own math word problem. They were able to use one of mine. Some of them went on and said, no, I want to do my own. I want to use me and my friend or me and my sister. It was pretty cool seeing how they created their own word problem after seeing mine. Because all they did was use my format and they just did their own. Now, because I used to have a Flipgrid account with SAISD, but since I'm leaving the district, I can't show you any of the videos that they created, and I wasn't able to download before it was discontinued. So I can't show you what they did. I'm sorry, I really didn't want to show you, but it was pretty powerful seeing them get to that stage. And now I want to open up the floor to, do you guys have any ideas how you could use YouTube in order to differentiate your instruction for diverse learners? This is the same Lumio classroom we were just in. If you go back to your tab for Lumio, all I have to do is click on the next page and you should be able to just go ahead and put in there your ideas on how you think you could use YouTube for differentiation in your classroom. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit just in case you need to get back to it. I think we're going to have the link in the chat. It's the same link. And this is another Lumio activity that you could use with your students. So that way they can put up their ideas, and depending on, or even check for understanding, depending on the settings, you can put where it shows their name or doesn't show their name. I elected to not show your name just in case. But here's one already. Teachers can make videos for students to practice skills at home. Yeah, for homework. A lot of the parents are saying like, oh, I don't know how to help them with the homework. I was having issues with that. And so, yes, they could use YouTube to review, or just at least for the parents, so that way they know how they can help their child do their homework. So yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Would be great for students who need to catch up with lessons after having been absent. Absolutely. To make up their work. That's a good idea too. I use them for parents and students to show new apps in class. Oh, yes. During the pandemic, I was just sending them YouTube videos because I just thought it's a little bit easier than me trying to show them, or just tell them like, can you look for this button and look for that, look for this. It's just easier to say like, here's the video, let's walk through it together and allow for more visual learning. Model revising writing for various author crafts and techniques. You want to speak a little bit more about this? The person who wrote this one?
Basically, the idea is that we have our author piece working on in class, and if I want them to revise for figurative language, specifically similes, I can model doing that in my writing, and now they have a video they want to see how to insert similes, or how to insert metaphors, or how to use complex sentences. So you just have like a video playlist of the different techniques to hit, so that they can reference it at any time in their writing.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. It's pretty good ideas. And then this would be great as a station. Teachers could do a video, pre-teach with guided notes. This, yes. This is going to be very useful, especially for those students who, again, taking down that anxiety level of like, this is what you're going to learn. So that way during the lesson, after they do your review video, during the lesson, they could feel that empowerment to participate in whole group discussions. Yes. Could also be a great option for extension work with advanced GT students to continue to grow. Yes, I had about 5 students out of 21 who were classified as GT. So this helped a lot. It kept them entertained, and then they felt empowered themselves because they helped their colleagues or their compañeros then do a video themselves. So it was this is pretty powerful, and it, again, diverse learners. It's catered for diverse learners. And then students can see trailers, discussion, comprehension questions about various titles for our Blue Bonnet Book Club. Yes, yeah, you have to see the trailers, and then yeah, the discussion and the comprehension. Yes. That's a pretty good idea as well for book clubs. And it can also be provided to parents who want or need more resources to help students at home. Yes, I have a lot. I did have some parents who were wanting just more practice for their student. Yeah, this will be a great way, because everyone knows how to use YouTube. Okay, well, this is awesome. I can also save all of these answers, so that way you can also keep these ideas in case you want to implement any of them in your classroom. But that's going to be it for me today. I think I even finished on time with like 1 minute to spare. Or is this to 11? But just want to say thank you. Here's my email if you guys have any other questions on this. And now, since I do have a little bit of time, I want to show you how I created my thumbnail how I create some thumbnails for my YouTube videos. What I do is I get a screenshot of my YouTube video. And after I get my screenshot here, and then I put it just on a Google slide. And then after doing that, then I would add some graphics like this text box here, put in a little title of what my video is called, and then this shadow box here, so that way the words don't look so crazy. You're able to see the words a little bit better. But that's how simple you can make a thumbnail, just by using Google Slides or Canva as well, and then downloading it as an image or take a screenshot. I use screenshots a lot. It's just easier because it downloads as PNG and you can use it for anything. And after you would do that, if you click on edit here, you see thumbnail down here, you could click on change and you would just change your thumbnail to the one that you created. Now, if again, this was the shot that it just chose by itself, YouTube. That's a good shot. It's not so bad, but just wanted it to be a little bit extra and put the title on there. So that's another little way to do it. Now I'm using YouTube on the computer, so it's going to be a little bit different than on the phone. And the reason I was showing you guys on the phone is because it lends itself, it's just a lot easier. Everyone has our phone around, and you're able to move your phone up and down. Instead of the camera on the computer, it's a little bit harder to record on a desk. And so with the phone, it's a little bit easier. Just record whatever you need just by holding it with your hand.